Yeah, so I just wanted to take a moment to offer congrats to the UConn women's basketball program for winning the championship. They've won many. Um, in most cases, I would be rooting for South Carolina and Don Staley, but the reason I kind of rooted for UConn this year because I really like Paige Bueckers, and also before I get into Paige Bueckers, congrats to the coach, Gene Ariami, who is the winningest basketball coach in college history, male or female. But back to Paige Bueckers. I did not want Paige to graduate as the only UConn great to never win a championship. And the reason I like Paige so much is because it's about a year ago I found a clip of her where she was receiving some kind of award, and she took all the time that she was allotted for her acceptance speech to give credit and praise to the black athlete. And, her whole thing was they don't get enough credit or respect. She said without them, she wouldn't even be doing what she's doing. She wouldn't be where she's at, Um, and people were shocked, man, because you don't hear people come out with that all the time, especially in a moment like that when it's about her. She could have taken all that time to deal with her, thank her family and all that, which is what people usually do. But it was refreshing, man. And so, yeah, that's why I kind of had to root for her. As much as I love Don Staley in South Carolina, I did not want to see this woman graduate without a championship, because when she made that speech, she showed me that she's a true ally. I mean, there's a lot of people, a lot of white people that get out there and they'll protest and do this and that. And there's various reasons. You have some who are really serious about the cause. Like when the George Floyd protests were going on, there were white people out there that were serious and for real. But there were also a lot of white people that were out there because they were tired of being cooped up during COVID. And some were out there trying to meet guys. Some were out there trying to meet girls. And this isn't something I'm making up. They actually did surveys back then. I don't know if you remember. They did surveys and people owned up to that. So when Paige Bueckers took her time when it could have been about herself and her family. And that would have been cool, But when she actually deviated from that and gave praise to the black athlete as the forerunner and the ones that have set the pace, that's when I recognized her as a true ally. So I'm happy for her, happy for the coach, happy for the whole program. Never been a big UConn fan, but when I saw Paige deliver those words, changed a lot for me, because we need allies like that who are serious and not afraid to speak their mind. So once again, congrats to the women of UConn.